You walk into the kitchen. She's right behind you. You go to the bathroom. She's at the door. You move to the bedroom. She jumps onto the bed before you do. Your cat follows you everywhere, and most owners assume it's just clinginess, or maybe she wants food. But the truth is much deeper and much more touching. When a cat constantly shadows her human, she's expressing one of the strongest emotional bonds her species is capable of forming. There are very specific biological and psychological reasons for this behavior, and once you understand them, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. In this video, you'll learn the 4 main reasons your cat follows you, what it really means about your relationship, and how you should respond to deepen the bond even further. Pay special attention to reason number 2. Most owners get it completely wrong. They think it's about love. It is, but not in the way they imagine. Let's begin with a fundamental truth most owners never realize. Cats are not naturally social animals. Unlike dogs, who descend from pack-living wolves, cats evolved as solitary hunters. In the wild, an adult cat spends most of her life alone. She has a territory, she defends it, she hunts on her own. This means that when a domesticated house cat chooses to constantly be near a human, it's not a default behavior. It's a deliberate choice. And that choice tells you something profound. You are not just her owner. You have become her chosen companion. That's why following you is one of the highest forms of compliments she can give. Now let's get to the first big reason. You are her safe base. Quick pause before we go deeper. If you're enjoying this so far, hit that thumbs up button below the video. It really helps me reach more cat lovers like you. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel for weekly insights into what your cat can't tell you. In animal behavior science, there is a concept called secure base attachment. It was originally studied in human children, but more recent research has shown that cats form the exact same kind of attachment to their humans. What does that mean? It means your cat sees you as her emotional anchor. When you're present, the world feels safe to her. When you leave the room, a tiny part of her gets uncertain. Following you around is her way of staying connected to that safe base. Wherever you are, that's where the world makes sense. This is one of the most beautiful and underestimated forms of love in the animal kingdom, and it's only possible between cats and humans who have built deep trust over time. Reason number 2, she is watching you, literally. This is where most owners get it wrong. They think their cat follows them simply because she misses them. While that's partly true, there's another, almost detective-like layer to this behavior. Cats are observers by nature. In the wild, watching their environment is what kept them alive. They studied prey, they studied predators, they studied weather and shadows. When a domestic cat follows you around the house, she's continuing this ancient behavior. She is studying you. She wants to know what you do, where you go, what signals your body sends. Over time, she learns to predict you. She knows when you'll get up, when you'll eat, when you'll come home from work. She has built an entire mental map of your habits. This is not paranoia. This is intelligence. And it's how she stays deeply tuned in to your life. Reason number 3, routine and prediction. This is closely related to reason 2, but it deserves its own moment. Cats absolutely love predictable routines. Routines reduce stress. Routines make their nervous system feel calm. When you follow your own daily routine, your cat learns it within days. And then she starts following you because she knows what comes next. You go to the coffee machine, so she walks ahead of you to the kitchen. You sit down on the couch in the evening, so she's already on your spot, waiting. This behavior shows that your cat doesn't just love you, she knows you deeply, down to the smallest patterns of your day. And that level of attention requires real cognitive effort. She's investing her energy in you every day. If what you just learned surprised you, do me a small favor. Drop a like on this video. It helps other cat parents find this exact information when they need it most. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect moment, because the fourth reason is the most practical one, and the one you can immediately use to improve her behavior. Reason number 4, she wants something specific. Yes, sometimes the most obvious answer is correct. Your cat might follow you because she wants something: food, water, attention, a door to be opened, a treat. But here's the key. A cat that asks for something is a cat that trusts you to deliver. In the wild, she would never beg, she would hunt. When she follows you and meows softly, or sits in your way, or leads you toward her bowl, she is saying, "I depend on you, and I trust you to take care of me." This is also a beautiful form of bonding, but it's different from the secure base attachment. It's more transactional. How can you tell which type of following behavior you're dealing with? Easy. Watch what happens when she catches up to you. If she lies down nearby and relaxes, it's secure base attachment. If she stays standing, meows, or stares at a specific object, she's asking for something concrete. Both are valid. Both are signs of trust. Now to the most important question. What should you do when your cat follows you constantly? First, acknowledge her. Even a soft word, a quick eye contact, or a gentle hand brush is enough. She doesn't need constant attention, but she needs to feel seen. Second, maintain your routines. Cats thrive in predictable environments. The more consistent your daily flow is, the calmer and more connected your cat will be. Third, build small bonding rituals. A specific morning greeting, a short evening play session, a bedtime cuddle. These rituals strengthen the attachment even more. So the real question isn't why your cat follows you. The real question is whether you understand that this little shadow at your feet is one of the deepest compliments you'll ever receive. If you take only one thing from this video, take this. Your cat doesn't follow you out of habit. She follows you out of choice. In a world where she could go anywhere, hide anywhere, or sleep anywhere, she chooses to be right next to you every single day. That choice is love in its most pure feline form. And the beautiful part is, the more aware you become of this gift, the more your cat will feel it. She will sense your attention, and she will follow you even more closely. Now to my question for you. Which room does your cat follow you to the most? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. If this video helped you, please leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, join the family for more cat science every week. See you in the next one. If this fascinated you, watch the video on the left, where I explain what really happens when your cat stares at you. Another key to your cat's silent language you don't want to miss. And on the right, you'll find the video about what really happens when you feed your cat wet food, the most watched video on this channel for a reason. See you soon.